one of the best schools in America, Stanford, at Hawaii, at Hawaii. That's going to be real fun. The Rainbow Warriors. Quinn, we're going to go to you, my friend. What do you get of this just hard-nosed matchup here?
Oh man, what a thrilling game we have between the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors and still build a football team. What a all from great they have had, right? I mean, hey, go back a decade. 2015 Stanford was just barely missing out at the playoff. And now Stanford can't win more than 3 games in a season.
Yeah.
Look, the biggest win for this game is anyone who wants to go. Tickets are starting at $55. That's pretty sick. Give me Hawaii. I like the
Okay.
Rainbow Warriors to get an upset week 1 on Stanford. I'm not high on Stanford, man. They're going to find a way to mess around and beat like a Syracuse team that people think's good, but they're not. And then that's going to really crush some ACC team's schedule. But like outside of that'll be like their one big win. It'll kind of be like Cal messing around and upsetting Auburn last year, and everybody going, "What the heck is Cal good?" No, no, they weren't good. They got to win early in the. So this is this. Give me Hawaii. I kind of think this could be a springboard to Hawaii having a better than projected season because they're projected to do bottom half of the Mountain West this year, but I think this could help springboard them to a little bit above mediocre in that conference. So give me the Rainbow Warriors.
Um, that's hilarious, Quinn. But for real, it is very odd to see Stanford where they're at. I mean, like you said, a couple wins away from the playoffs, and then their conference disappears. Now they're playing in the ACC when they're across the country from the ACC.
Yeah.
It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. However, I think Stanford's going to win this game by 10 plus points. I know it's at Hawaii. I know that Hawaii is favored by 1.5, but give me Stanford, man. I don't know why. They're not going to be good. Okay, I'm just going to say that. Just because they beat Hawaii by 10 points does not mean that Stanford's going to be a good football team in 2025. I just wanted to make that now before somebody clips this and it, whatever. But they're better than Hawaii. I mean, come on now. Like, come on. Stanford's going to be out there in paradise. They're going to be relaxed. They're going to have a good time. And then they're going to lock in, and they're going to beat the Rainbow Warriors. So give me Stanford.
Yeah, Stanford by the 10 plus points would usually get most people in a straitjacket. Freddie, we love you enough to just allow you to say that openly, though. But both of these teams, it's one of the hardest nose matchup combined last year. It had 8 wins total between the two. So just really, really fun things, and that's with Hawaii winning 5. So Stanford last year, there's a lot of turnover for Stanford. Mainly they finally got a new head coach, Frank Reich, from the NFL. He was taking some time off from being a coordinator. They hired him in. Frank Reich used to play for Stanford back in the day, if I'm not mistaken, right? I believe that's what it was.
I believe so, yes.
I think so. But Frank Reich is the coach. However, Frank Reich is not the coach of the future. They have set in stone. It's a 1-year deal for Reich, and he's only coaching there for this season only, no matter how it goes. They could go to the college football playoffs to win the national championship, and it is believed that Reich is still going to retire or finish coaching at Stanford after that. And then now in the state of NIL that we have, you have general managers of teams, and usually it is prominent college athletes that played at your program, and Andrew Luck has been taking that role here at Stanford. So I think it's a really weird stuff that's going on there. And that's why I think Stanford is going to be that team this year that somehow rattles off 9 wins in this wacky season that they're going to have. I'm going to take Stanford in this first one too, just because it feels chaotic, and I think it's going to work out for them. Like they're going to just pop up. They're going to win 5-6 ACC games, and they're going to be just this team that's like, how are you winning and why are you winning? And like, this should easily be a season where you win no games and just move on with your lives and throw this in the back of the record book. But it is Hawaii too. I mean, come on, dude. Hawaii lost to Sam Houston last year, and we just talked about Sam Houston. So, Hawaii's not a traditionally great team, hasn't been since their whack days with Cole Brennan. So I'm going to take Stanford in this first one. I don't think this is going to be Stanford's face of the future, but I think they'll find a couple things out. And I think the wackiness of the Andrew Luck return, Frank Reich at coach, and I think it'll have some things settled down about these two. So I'll take Stanford in this one.
Let's
Yep.
go. Let's
This is-
go.
3 bold takes, guys. You get to hear Chase say that Stanford's going to win 9 football games.
Yeah. Okay. Now that's crazier than beating Hawaii by 10 plus points. Okay.
Well,
Just
Significantly, that's the craziest thing anyone said in this entire segment. Like,
I'm just thinking about like how many teams have done just really weird things. It's like, oh, dude, this team's never going to win anything. And it's like, you just won 8 games in like a decent bowl game. Oh my gosh, how'd you do that? And I have a weird feeling it's going to be Stanford this year. They're either going 0-12 or winning 9 games. Like there's no in between, I don't think. And it's
their
really,
schedule's pretty tough, though.
yeah. What is it again? I didn't fully.
So-
no, they definitely play Notre Dame.
Yeah, it's at BYU, Boston College at home, at Virginia, San Jose State, at SMU, Florida State, Miami, Pitt, North Carolina,
Yeah.
Cal, and Notre Dame.
Stanford's still winning 9 games, Chase.
There's a shot. I mean, like last year with Florida State, dude. Florida State won what, 2 games, 3 games, and one of those was to like a NAIA school for homecoming that they still had a scare with. Like it's just there's some wacky things that go on. So like, is Florida State going to be good? Carson Beck, Sid the Sloth at Miami, are they going to be good? Notre Dame
Yes.
coming to Stanford, they're going to be terrified. I know those Irish are going to be just scared to go to Stanford.
No, they're
So
not.
just so it can be wacky, but the TV networks have obviously not cared to take Stanford right away for their primetime games. I can see there's only 4 are on the books right now, but maybe Stanford wins 9 games. Maybe somebody clips this and we come back to it at the end of the year and we know that Stanford won 9 games.